barbell standing curls. You could use an easy bar as well, okay? We prefer using the easy bar for the most part. It just allows us to have that wrist in a better position, essentially. Doesn't make a massive difference though, whatever you have available to you, okay? Most important thing is pretty much having shoulder width apart. Slightly outside of shoulder width is perfectly fine, okay? Now the starting position, a lot of us start in this position here. Gravity is pulling us straight down. So ideally, to make this exercise a little more challenging and have those biceps doing more work, we need to incorporate a form of shoulder flexion right here. Now her biceps are doing a lot of work and she can't hold this position all day long. Starting from this position, making sure it's not hyper extended, slight tension, slight bend in the elbows, muscles are taking on the grunt of the work here. She's going to be curling the weight up, controlling it down. Perfect, controlling up. And again, that's pretty much going to be her end range. You don't need to bring that bar all the way up where the elbows travel past. There's going to be no tension on the biceps here. We'll have Haley demonstrate another clean repetition here. And again, those shoulder blades are retracted. Everything is nice and locked in, core is tight, and the arm is not moving, right? The arm is not moving. It's not flying back, swinging back. It's not going up as you're curling the weight. It's fixed. Now, a lot of people, when they're doing these exercises, they start doing these 21s. So 21s are essentially doing 7 repetitions of that lengthened range, then 7 repetitions of that shortened range, and then they'll do full 7 repetitions. This is absolute baloney, okay? At the end of the day, it doesn't make much sense to do a repetition from this point up until this point where the muscle, the bicep is the shortest, and it's the weakest in that position as well. So it doesn't make much sense. Most of the literature is suggesting that the lengthened range of the bicep is the strongest. Most muscles are the strongest in the lengthened range, and that's what we need to overload. So once you're done doing a set of repetitions, your only partials would be in that lengthened range, essentially coming up to about there and going back down all the way, right? I never want to see any of you starting the position here and going all the way up. That doesn't make much sense. You're pretty much just losing a lot of energy and not getting a lot of fatigue into those biceps and stimulus. That's exactly what we're looking for. So that is going to be your standing barbell curls.